Yeah, it's going really well, touch wood. We're obviously taking it step by step, but progressing nicely, and obviously played on Monday and got 60 minutes, which was a good step for me. First time back at St James's Park since I broke my leg, and first night game for about a year, so it's just all ticks in the boxes at the minute, so hopefully I can keep progressing and be back into first team action soon.
How did you feel the day after the game?
The day after I was surprisingly okay. It was the day after that I felt a bit stiff, but then I had like a sort of not a one-on-one session, but we had a smaller group training with Tiz, and it was quite a tough session, so that sort of got the lactic acid out of the legs fine to train the next day. But the plan for me is to hopefully build up my minutes in the games that we have arranged in between first team games, but also look to be involved in match days. I've been involved in the last few match day squads, and I thought I was going to come on at Notts County at one point, but then I think they made a change and it kind of altered Tiz's thinking. But be available for Tiz off the bench as from now really, and then progress my minutes in the other games, and then it's his decision.
And you also played in a reserve game and scored at Brentford as well recently, didn't you?
Yeah, that was my first game. I came on and scored my first touch, so that was nice, yeah. Tiz said to me afterwards I should have just carried on running and got changed straight away. But, yeah, that was nice. Different conditions down at Brentford. They've got a nice training ground and stuff, and it was a nice footballing game. And there was another behind closed doors games against Newport that was a lot different in terms of conditions. And then obviously the 23s game on the Monday night. So yeah, keep building it up. Keep building the minutes up in those games.
I mean, a lot's been made of the pitch as well at St James's Park. What's that like to play on? And obviously we've got the rearranged game with Forest Green a week on Wednesday, which was obviously originally called off, wasn't it?
Yeah, very heavy. Like I said, I got 60 minutes Monday, but it felt like at least 90. It's a very difficult pitch, and obviously I've warmed up being on the bench in that game, but I think it was perhaps got a little worse since the Coventry game. I think the last time we played, and I think it's got a little worse than that and a little bit more heavy. So yeah, I think tactics-wise, the way we set up at home is going to be a lot different to maybe away games.
Yeah. And looking ahead to that Forest Green game and the games in February as well, side have got themselves into a very good position in the league, and it's about attacking those. Some very tough games in February, but attacking those games and trying to get as many points as we can. Yeah, definitely real tough games, and we've had, if you think of Coventry, I think we're third when we played them, and then Notts County obviously a second, and we played them and we've got 2 great results against them. So like I say, we've got Forest Green coming up, who are off the back of a good victory, and then Luton, which is another big game, a team above us. We've got 1 or 2 games in hand on teams, but you have to make those games in hand count, so we'll be looking to do that for sure. And just finally, what's the reaction been like from supporters to your 60 minutes on Monday? Was plenty of good wishes? Yeah, really good wishes. Yeah, I can't thank them enough really, and obviously when I came off it was a nice round of applause, so I really appreciate their support for the last year really, nearly, so thank you to them.
You gave a pair of your boots to, I've forgotten his name now on Twitter, the Exeter City guy.
Yeah,
talk us through about
Jack, I think his name is. I think he just randomly put a tweet out saying he'd tweet a picture of me every day until I scored or until I made an appearance, one of the two, and yeah, he just every day I think it annoyed quite a few people, and waking up to a tweet from him every day of seeing what picture of me was a bit weird, I guess, but no, fair play to him. I really appreciated his support, so I thought I'd give him a pair of boots to say thank you.